Hello, welcome to this tutorial on PSCAD on how to use the snapshot feature. The snapshot feature on PSCAD allows you to save some progress that you have on a module for PSCAD, so when you run it again, you can start from that checkpoint. That's a good analogy actually. Consider the snapshot as a checkpoint in your project. So for example, for this project, my duration of the run is 2 seconds. So if you go to project settings for that specific project, you can see this is the default settings that you're gonna see. First thing you would like to do is do the time snapshot and select them. Now here there are three types: single, incremental same file, and incremental many files. Let's start with the first one. Click on single once file, and then let's call it snap1. So this will say a snapshot, that checkpoint at the first second. So it's going to be at the half of the duration of my project. So if we run it, we should get a snapshot file right away. This project is actually very short. It's very easy to get. So you go to the directory, and then in the subfolder with all your information, you actually get the snapshot file. Now let's try the second setting for the snapshots. It would be incremental same file. So this one is gonna increment and take different snapshots. So you can have it as, for example, 0.5, and it's gonna compile everything into the same snapshot. This one is the one that I use the least because it's very similar to the first one. No, let me just rename it something else so that I don't overrun. So if you see right here, snapshot 1 is the single file. Snap 2 is the incremental one. Again, is mostly the same. The third one, which is also very important in my opinion, is you can have different snapshots depending on your timestamp. So for example, my project lasts 2 seconds, right? So let's say I want to take a snapshot every half a second. So by the end, I will have multiple snapshots at every half a second. So if we run it, should be pretty quick. Okay, so this one is gonna be at 0.5 seconds, at 1 second, 1.5 seconds, and let's say at 2 seconds. Now to load them into your case, you go here once you have all your snapshots, and then you have to click on startup method. So I'm just gonna browse, and then I'm gonna go here and take on your snapshots file. I'm gonna use the single one. So it was gonna start at the second number 1. Now notice these settings. Right now this is the setup. So look at this. If you have it as on, see how it looks. So it's gonna run, and from your point of view, it doesn't change. What I recommend and highly recommend is to unselect this one so that you actually see the difference. Right here, it actually, so all of this information was already from the snapshot file, and you actually just start from that checkpoint. And that's basically there's to it. This feature is mostly recommended for steady state projects. In this case, I'm not using a steady state project, but I hope this helped you.